Hi everyone, Phid Phillips here again, and today we are reading the 2001 classic by Dreamworks, Shrek, and I'm joined by, as always, with Sam,
Hello again.
known as Deadly Sake Frog online, and I'm also joined by,
Hello, I'm Harry again.
and yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So take it away, Sam.
Brilliant. Okay, Shrek, written by William Steig and Ted Elliott. Once upon a time there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by true love's first kiss. She was locked away in the castle, guarded by a terrible fire-breathing dragon. Many brave knights have attempted to free her from this dreadful prison, but none prevailed. She waited in the dragon's keep in the highest room of the tallest tower for her true love and true love's first kiss. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. What a load of toilet flush.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media man beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. And hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Night, near Shrek's house.
Think it's in there? Alright, let's get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on. Do you know what that thing can do to you? Yeah, it'll grind your bones for its bread.
Shrek sneaks up behind them and laughs. Well, actually, that would be a giant. Now, ogres, oh, they're so much worse. They'll make a suit from your freshly peeled skin.
No!
They'll shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast.
Back! Back, beast! Back! I warn ya!
Waves the torch at Shrek. Shrek calmly licks his fingers and extinguishes the torch. The men shrink back from him. Shrek roars very loudly and long, and his breath extinguishes all the remaining torches until the men are in the dark. This is the part where you run away. The men scramble to get away. He laughs. And stay out! Looks down and picks up a piece of paper. Reads. Wanted fairy tale creatures. He sighs and throws the paper over his shoulder. The next day. There is a line of fairy tale creatures. The head of the guard sits at a table paying people for bringing the fairy tale creatures to him. There are cages all around. Some of the people in line are Peter Pan, who is carrying Tinkerbell in a cage, Geppetto, who's carrying Pinocchio, and a farmer who is carrying the three little pigs.
All right, this one's full. Take it away, move it along. Come on, get up. Next!
God, taking the witch's broom.
Give me that! Your flying days are over.
Breaks the broom in half.
That's 20 pieces of silver for the witch. Next! Get up, come on. 20 pieces.
Crying, the little bear. This
cage
cage is too small. I play the fairy tale characters.
Sorry.
Please, don't turn me in. I'll never be someone again. I can change. Please, give me another chance.
Oh, shut up! Jerks his rope.
Oh.
Next, what have you got?
This little wooden puppet. I'm not a puppet, I'm a real boy. His nose grows.
5 shillings per the processed toy. Take it away.
Father, please, don't let them do this. Help me! Geppetto takes the money and walks off. The old woman steps up to the table.
Next, what have you got?
Well, I've got a talking donkey.
Right. Well, that's good for 10 shillings, if you can prove it.
Oh, go ahead, little fella. Donkey just looks up at her.
Well?
Oh, he's just a little nervous. He's really quite a chatterbox. Talk, you bonehead dolt.
That's it. I've heard enough. Guards!
No, he talks. Pretends to be a donkey. I can talk. I love to talk. I'm the talkiest damn thing you ever saw.
Get her out of my sight.
Oh no, I swear. Oh, he can talk. The guards grab the old woman and she struggles with them. One of her legs flies out and kicks Tinkerbell out of Peter Pan's hands, and her cage drops on Donkey's head. He gets sprinkled with fairy dust and he's able to fly.
Hey, I can fly.
He can fly? He can fly?
He can talk.
Haha, that's right, fool. And now I'm a flying talking donkey. You might have seen a horse fly and maybe even a superfly, but bet you've never seen a donkey fly. Haha.
Pixie dust begins to wear off.
Uh-oh.
He begins to sink to the ground. He hits the ground with a thud.
Seize him!
Donkey takes off running.
After him! He's getting away! Get him! This way, turn!
Donkey keeps running and he eventually runs into Shrek. Literally. Shrek turns around to see who bumped into him. Donkey looks scared for a moment, then he spots the guards coming up the path. He quickly hides behind Shrek.
You there! Ogre!
Aye?
By the order of Lord Farquaad, I am authorized to place both of you under arrest and transport you to a designated resettlement facility.
Oh really? You and what army? He looks behind the guard, and the guard turns to look as well, and we see that the other men have run off. The guard tucks tail and runs off. Shrek laughs and goes back about his business and begins walking back to his cottage.
Can I say something to you? Listen, you are really, really something back there. Incredible.
Are you talking to... He turns around and Donkey is gone. Me? He turns back around and Donkey's right in front of him. Whoa!
Yes, I was talking to you. Can I tell you that was really great back there? Those guards, they thought they were all of that, but then you showed up and bam, they were tripping like babes in the woods. Really, that made me real good to see that.
Oh, that's really great. Really.
Man, it's good to be free.
Now, why don't you go celebrate your freedom with your own friends,
But I don't have any friends, and I'm not going out there by myself. Hey, wait a minute, I got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You're a mean green fight machine. Together we'll scare the spirit of anyone that crosses us.
Shrek turns and regards Donkey for a moment before roaring very loudly.
Wow, that was really scary. If you don't mind me saying, if that don't work, your breath certainly will get the job done. Because you definitely need some Tic Tacs or something, because your breath stinks. You almost burned the hair out of my nose, just like the time.
Shrek covers his mouth, but Donkey continues to talk, so Shrek removes his hand.
Then I had some rotten berries. I had some strong gases leading out of my butt that day.
Why are you following me?
I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one here to deride me. But you gotta have friends.
Oh, singing! It's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Wow. Only a true friend would be that truly honest.
Listen, little donkey. Take a look at me. What am I? Donkey looks all the way up at Shrek.
Really tall?
No, I'm an ogre. You know, grab your torch and pitchforks. Doesn't that bother you?
Nope.
Really?
Really, really.
Oh.
Man, I like you. What's your name?
Shrek.
Shrek? Well, You know what I like about you, Shrek? You got that kind of I don't care what nobody thinks of me thing. I like that. I respect that. Shrek, you're alright.
They come over a hill and you can see Shrek's cottage.
Whoa, look at that. Who would want to live in a place like that?
That would be my home.
Oh, and it is lovely, just beautiful. You know, you're quite a decorator. It's amazing what you have done with such a modest budget. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I guess you don't entertain much, do you?
I like my privacy.
You know, I do too. That's another thing we have in common. Like, I hate it when you got somebody in your face, you're trying to give them a hint, and they won't leave, and there's that awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
Can I stay with you?
What?
Can I stay with you? Please.
Shrek sarcastically. Of course.
Really?
No.
Please! I don't want to go back there. You don't really like to be considered a freak.
Pause while he looks at Shrek.
Well, maybe you do. But that's why we gotta stick together. You gotta let me stay. Please, please.
Okay, but one night only.
Ah, thank you.
He runs inside the cottage. What are you... Donkey hops up onto the chair. No!
This is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh!
Where do I sleep?
Shrek irritated. Outside!
Oh, well, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know you and you don't know me, so I guess outside is best, you know. Well, here I go. Good night.
Shrek slams the door. Sigh.
I mean, I do like the outdoors. I'm a donkey. I was born outside, so I'll just be sitting by myself outside, I guess, you know. By myself outside. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me.
Shrek's cottage night. Shrek is getting ready for dinner. He sits himself down and lights a candle made out of earwax. He begins to eat when he hears a noise. He stands up with a huff. Shrek to Donkey. I thought I told you to stay outside. Donkey from the window.
I am outside, Shrek.
There is another noise and Shrek turns to find the person that made the noise. He sees several shadows moving. He finally turns and spots 3 blind mice on his table. Well, gents, it's a far cry from the farm, but what choice do we have? It's not home, but it'll do just fine. Gorgo bouncing on a slug. What a lovely bed. Gotcha! Grabs a mouse, but it escapes and lands on his shoulder. I found some cheese, bites Shrek's ear. Ow! Blah, awful stuff. Is that you, Gordo? How did you know? Enough! He grabs the 3 mice. What are you doing in my house? He gets bumped from behind and he drops the mice. Hey! He turns to see the 7 dwarfs with Snow White on the table. Oh, no. Dead broad off the table. Where are we supposed to put her? The bed's taken. Huh? Shrek marches over to the bedroom and throws back the curtain. The big bad wolf is sitting in the bed. The wolf just looks at him. What? Time lapse. Shrek now has the big bad wolf by the collar and is dragging him to the front door. I live in a swamp. I put up signs. I'm a terrifying ogre. What do I have to do to get a little privacy? He opens the front door to throw the wolf out, and he sees all of the collected fairy tale creatures are on his land. The 3 bears sit around the fire. The Pied Piper is playing his pipe, and the rats are all running to him. Some elves are directing flight traffic so that the facilities and witches can land, etc. What are you doing in my swamp? This echoes and everyone falls silent. Gasps are heard all around. The 3 good fairies hide inside a tent. All right, get out of here, all of you. Move it, come on, let's go. Hiya, hey, quickly, come on. More dwarves run inside the house. No, not there. They shut the door on him. Oh, he turns to look at Donkey.
Hey, Shrek, don't look at me. I didn't invite them.
Oh gosh, no one invited us. What? We were forced to come here. Shrek flabbergasted. By who?
Lord Farquaad. He huffed, he puffed, and he signed an eviction notice.
Shrek heavy sigh. All right, who knows where this Farquaad guy is? Everyone looks around at each other, but no one answers.
Oh, I do. I know where he is.
Does anyone else know where to find him? Anyone at all?
Me.
Anyone?
Oh, pick me. Oh, I know. Me.
Okay, fine. Attention, all fairy tale things. Do not get comfortable. Your welcome is officially worn out. In fact, I'm going to see this guy Farquaad right now and get you all off my land and back to where you came from. Pause, and then the crowd goes wild. Oh? To Donkey. You're coming with me.
Alright, that's what I like to hear, man. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it.
Donkey singing.
On the road again. Sing it with me, Shrek. I can't wait to get on the road again.
What did I say about singing?
Well, can I whistle?
No.
Can I hum it?
Alright, hum it. Donkey begins to hum On the Road Again. Duloc Kitchen. Duloc Kitchen. A masked man is torturing the gingerbread man. He's continuously dunking him in a glass of milk. Lord Farquaad walks in.
That's enough. He's ready to talk.
The gingerbread man is pulled out of the milk and slammed down onto a cookie sheet. Farquaad laughs as he walks over to the table. However, when he releases the table, we see that it goes up to his eyes. He clears his throat and the table is lowered. Farquaad, he picks up the gingerbread man's legs and plays with them.
Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I am not the monster here. You are. You and the rest of that fairy tale trash poisoning my perfect world. Now tell me, where are the others? Eat me!
He spits milk into Farquaad's eye.
I've tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me or I'll...
He makes as if to pull off the gingerbread man's buttons.
No! The buttons! Not my gun-trap buttons! All right then. Who's hiding them? Okay, I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Yes, I know the Muffin Man, who lives on Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? She's married to the Muffin Man.
The door opens and the head guard walks in.
My lord, we found it. Then what are you waiting for? Bring it in.
More guards enter carrying something that is covered by a sheet. They hang up whatever it is and remove the sheet. It is the magic mirror. Gingerbread man in awe.
Oh. Magic mirror. Don't tell him anything!
Farquaad picks him up and dumps him into a trash can with a lid.
Evening. Mirror, mirror, on the wall. Is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all? Well, technically, you're not a king. Oh, Thelonious.
Linnaeus holds up a hand mirror and smashes it with his fist.
You were saying? What I mean is, you're not a king yet, but you can become one. All you have to do is marry a princess. Go on.
Mirror chuckles nervously.
So, just sit back and relax, my lord, because it's time for you to meet today's eligible bachelorettes. And here they are. Bachelorette number 1 is a mentally abused, shut in from kingdom far, far away. She likes sushi and hot tubbing anytime. Her hobbies include cooking and cleaning for her 2 evil sisters. Please welcome Cinderella.
There's a picture of Cinderella.
Bachelorette number 2 is a cape-wearing girl from the land of the fancy. Although she lives with 7 other men, she's not that easy. Just kiss her dad, frozen lips, and find out where a live wire she is. Come on. Give it up for Snow White.
There's a picture of Snow White.
And last, but certainly not least, Bachelorette number 3 is a fair, fiery redheaded from a dragon-guarded castle, surrounded by hot boiling lava. But don't let that cool you off. She's a loaded pistol who likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing, Princess Fiona.
Those picture of Princess Fiona.
So, it will be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3.
2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3. 3.
Holds up 2 fingers.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Okay. Number 3.
Lord Farquaad, you've chosen Princess Fiona.
Princess Fiona. She's perfect. All I have to do is just find someone who can go.
But I probably should mention the little thing that happens at night.
I'll do it.
Yes, but after sunset. Silence!
I will make this Princess Fiona my queen.
And Duloc will finally have the perfect king.
Captain, assemble your finest men. We're going to have a tournament.
Smiles evilly. Duloc parking lot, Lancelot select section. Shrek and Donkey come out of the field that is right by the parking lot. The castle itself is about 40 stories high.
But that's it, right there, that's it, right there, that's it. That's Duloc. I told you I'd find it.
So this must be Lord Farquaad's castle.
That's the place.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something? He laughs but then groans as Donkey doesn't get the joke. Oh. He continues walking through the parking lot.
Hey, wait up, Shrek. Hurry, darling, we're late. Hurry.
Hey, you! The attendant who is wearing a giant head that looks like Lord Farquaad screams and begins running through the rows of rope to get to the front gate to get away from Shrek. Wait a second, look, I'm not going to eat you. I just... He sighs then begins walking straight through the rows. The attendant runs into a wall and falls down. Shrek and Donkey look at him, then continue on into Duloc. They all look around and all is quiet. It's quiet. Too quiet. Where is everybody?
Hey, look at this.
Donkey runs over and pulls a lever that is attached to a box marked Information. The music winds up and then the box doors open up. There is a little wooden people inside and they begin to sing. There are little wooden people inside and they begin to sing. Sorry. Wooden people.
Harry?
Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down.
Don't make waves, stay in line, and we'll get along fine.
Duloc is a perfect place. Please keep off the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place. Suddenly a camera takes Donkey and Shrek's picture.
Wow. Let's do that again.
Makes ready to run over and pull the lever again. Shrek grabs Donkey's tail and holds him still. No. They hear a trumpet fanfare and head over to the arena.
Brave knights, you are the best and brightest in all of the land. Today, one of you shall prove himself.
As Shrek and Donkey walk down the tunnel to get into the arena, Donkey is humming the Duloc theme song. All right, you're going the right way for a smacked bottom.
Sorry about that.
That champion shall have the honor, the privilege to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep of the dragon. If, for any reason, the winner is unsuccessful, for the first runner-up will take his place. So on and so forth. Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yeah!
Let the tournament begin.
He notices Shrek.
Oh, what is that? It's hideous.
Shrek turns to look at Donkey, then back at Farquaad. That's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
Indeed. Knights, new plan. The one who kills the ogre will be named champion. Have at him.
Get him! Oh, hey, now, come on. Hang on now. bumps the table where there are mugs of beer. Go ahead, get him!
Get him.
Shrek holds up a mug of beer. Can't we just settle this over a pint? Kill the beast! No, alright then. Drinks the beer. Come on! He takes the mug and smashes the spigot off the large barrel of beer behind him. The beer comes rushing out, drenching the other men and wetting the grounds. It's like mud now. Shrek slides past the men and picks up a spear that one of the men dropped. As Shrek begins to fight, Donkey hops up onto the larger beer barrels. It breaks free of its ropes and begins to roll. Donkey manages to squish 2 men into the mud. There is so much fighting going on that here, I'm not going to go into detail. Suffice to say that Shrek kicks butt.
Hey Shrek, tag me, tag me.
Shrek comes over and bangs a man's head up against Donkey's. Shrek gets up on the ropes and interacts with the crowd. Yeah! A man tries to sneak up behind Shrek, but Shrek turns in time and sees him.
The chair! Give him the chair!
Shrek smashes a chair over the guy's back. Finally, all the men are down. Donkey kicks one of them in the helmet, and the ding sounds the end of the match. The audience goes wild. Ah, yeah, ah ha ha. Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal, ha ha. The laughter stops as all of the guards turn their weapons on Shrek.
Shall I give the order, sir? No. I have a better idea. People of Duloc, I give you our champion.
What?
Congratulations, Ogre. You're won the honor of embarking a great and noble quest.
Quest? I'm already in a quest to get my swamp back.
Your swamp?
Yeah, my swamp, where you dump those fairy tale creatures.
Indeed. All right, Ogre. I'll make you a deal. Go on this quest for me, and I'll give you your swamp back.
Exactly the way it was?
Down to the last slime-covered toadstool.
And the squatters?
As good as gone.
What kind of quest? Time-lapse. Donkey and Shrek are now walking through the fields, heading away from Duloc. Shrek is munching on an onion.
So let me get this straight, Shrek. You're gonna go fight a dragon and rescue a princess just so Farquaad will give you back a swamp which you don't already have because first he filled it full of freaks in the first place. Is that about right? Is that about right?
You know, maybe there's a good reason donkeys shouldn't talk.
I don't get it. Why don't you just pour some of that ogre stuff on him? Follow him, lay his siege to his fortune, grind his bones to your bread, the whole ogre trip.
Oh, I know what. Maybe I could have decapitated the entire village and put their heads on a pike, gotten a knife, cut open their spleen and drink their fluids. Does that sound good to you?
No, not really, no.
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think.
Example?
Example. Okay, ogres are like onions. He holds up his onion. Donkey sniffs the onion.
They stink?
Yes, no!
They make you cry.
No!
You leave them out in the sun, they get all brown, sun, brass, stones, brown, little white hairs.
No! Layers! Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it? We both have layers. He heaves a sigh and then begins to walk off. Donkey trailing after Shrek.
Oh, so you both have layers. Oh.
Sniffs.
You know, not everybody likes onions. Cake! Everybody loves cake. Cakes have layers.
I don't care what everyone likes. Ogres are not like cakes.
You know what everyone likes? Parfait. You ever met a person you say, hey, listen, parfait, they don't like, say, hey, no, I don't know parfait. Parfaits are delicious.
No, you dense, irritating miniature beast of burden. Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.
Parfaits must be the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet.
You know, I think I preferred your humming.
Do you have a tissue or something? I'm making a mess. Just the word parfait makes me start slobbering.
They head off. There is a montage of their journey, walking through a field at sunset, sleeping beneath a bright moon, Shrek trying to put the campfire out the next day and having a bit of a problem. so Donkey pees on the fire to put it out. Dragon's Keep. Shrek and Donkey are walking up to the keep that's supposed to house Princess Fiona. It appears to look like a giant volcano. Donkey sniffs.
Oh, Shrek, did you do that? You gotta warn somebody before you crack one up. My mouth was wide open and everything.
Believe me, Donkey, if it was me, you'd be dead. Sniffs. It's brimstone. We must be getting close.
Yeah, right, brimstone. Don't be talking about it's the brimstone. I know what I smell. It was no brimstone. It didn't come off no stone either.
They climb up the side of the volcano/keep and look down. There is a small piece of rock right in the center, and that is where the castle is. It is surrounded by boiling lava. It looks very foreboding. Sure, it's big enough, but look at the location. Laughs, then turns into a groan.
Shrek, you know when you said, ogres have layers?
Oh, I?
Well, I have a bit of confession to make. Donkeys don't have layers. We wear our fear right on our sleeves.
Wait a second. Donkeys don't have sleeves.
You know what I mean.
You can't tell me you're afraid of heights.
No, I'm just a little uncomfortable about being on a rickety bridge over a boiling lake of lava.
Come on, Donkey. I'm right here beside you, okay? For emotional support. We'll just tackle this thing together, one little baby step at a time.
Really?
Really, really.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better.
Just keep moving and don't look down.
Okay, don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Keep moving. Don't look down.
He steps through a rotting board and ends up looking straight down into the lava.
Shrek, I'm looking down. Oh God, I can't do this. Just let me out, please.
But you're already halfway.
But I know that half is safe.
Okay, fine. I don't have time for this. You go back.
Shrek, no, wait.
Just, Donkey, let's have a dance then, shall we? Bounces and sways the bridge.
Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do what? Oh, this? Bounces the bridge again.
Yes, that.
Yes? Yes, do it. Okay, continues to bounce and sway as he backs Donkey across the bridge.
No, Shrek, stop it. No, stop it.
You said do it. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Shrek, I'm gonna die.
Steps onto solid ground.
Oh.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Walks towards the castle.
Cool. So where's this fire-breathing pain in the neck anyway?
Inside, waiting for us to rescue her.
I'm talking about the dragon, Shrek.
Inside the castle.
You afraid?
No.
But
Shh.
good, good. Me neither.
Sees a skeleton and gasps.
Because there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Fear is a sensible response to an amphibious situation. Amphibious dragon situation, I might add. With dragons that breathe fire and eat nice with breeze fire, it doesn't mean that you're a coward. You're just a little scared. I'm sure that I ain't no coward. I know that.
Donkey, two things, okay? Shut up. Now go over there and see if you can find any stairs.
Stairs? I thought we were looking for the princess.
Shrek puts you in a helmet. The princess will be up the stairs in the highest room in the tallest tower.
What makes you think she'll be there?
I read it in a book once. Walks off.
Cool. You handle the dragon, I handle the stairs. I find those stairs, I'll whip their butt too. Those stairs won't know which way they're going.
Walks off. Empty room. Donkey is still talking to himself as he looks around the room.
I'm gonna take drastic steps. Kick it to the curb. Don't mess with me. I'm the stair master. I've mastered the stairs. I wish I had every step right here. I'd step all over it.
Elsewhere, Shrek spots a light in the tallest tower window. Well, at least we know where the princess is, but where's the...
Dragon!
Donkey gasps and takes off running as the dragon roars again. Shrek manages to grab Donkey out of the way just as the dragon breathes fire. Donkey, look out! He manages to get a hold of the dragon's tail and holds on. Gotcha! The dragon gets irritated at this and flicks its tail, and Shrek goes flying through the air and crashes through the roof of the tallest tower. Fiona wakes up with a jerk and looks at him lying on the floor.
Oh, ooh, ah.
Donkey gets cornered as the dragon knocks away all but a small part of the bridge he's on.
No, oh no, no!
The dragon roars.
Oh, what large teeth you have.
The dragon growls.
I mean, white sparkling teeth. I know that you hear this all the time from your food, but the bleach, 'cause that is one dazzling smile you got there. Do I detect a hint of minty freshness? And you know what else? You're a girl dragon. Oh, sure. I mean, of course you're a girl dragon. You're just reeking of feminine beauty.
The dragon begins fluttering her eyes at him.
What's the matter with you? You got something in your eye? Oh man, oh man. I'd really love to stay, but you know,
The dragon blows a smoke ring in the shape of a heart right at him, and he coughs.
I'm an asthmatic, and you know, it'd work out if you're gonna blow smoke rings. Shrek!
The dragon picks him up with her teeth and carries him off.
Shrek! Shrek! No! Shrek!
Fiona's room. Shrek groans as he gets up off the floor. His back is to Fiona, so she straightens her dress and lays back down on the bed. She then quickly reaches over and gets the bouquet of flowers off the side table. She then lays down and appears to be asleep. Shrek turns and then goes over to her. He looks down at Fiona for a moment and she puckers her lips. Shrek takes her by the shoulders and shakes her away.
Oh.
Wake up!
What?
Are you Princess Fiona?
I am awaiting a knight so bold as to rescue me.
Oh, that's nice. Now let's go.
But wait, Sir Knight. This beeth our first meeting. Should it not be a wonderful romantic moment?
Yeah, sorry lady, there's no time.
Hey! Wait. What are you doing? You should sweep me off my feet, out yonder window, and down a rope on your valiant steed.
You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you? Fiona smiles. Shrek breaks the lock on her door and pulls her out and down the hallway.
But we have to savor this moment. You could recite an epic poet for me, a ballad, a sonnet, a limerick, or something.
I don't think so.
Can I at least know the name of my champion?
Shrek.
Sir Shrek. I pray you that take this favour as a token of my gratitude.
She hands Shrek the handkerchief. Thanks. Suddenly they hear the dragon roar. Fiona's surprised.
You didn't slay the dragon?
It's on my to-do list, now come on! Takes off running and drags Fiona behind him.
But this isn't right. You were meant to charge in, sword drawn, banner flying. That's what all the other knights did.
Yeah, right before they burst into flame.
That's not the point.
Shrek suddenly stops and she runs into him.
Oh!
Shrek ignores her and heads for a wooden door off to the side.
Wait, where are you going? The exit's over there.
Well, I have to save my ass.
What kind of knight are you?
One of a kind opens the door into the throne room. Donkey. Off screen.
Slow down, baby, please. I believe it's healthy to get to know someone over a long period of time. Just call me old-fashioned.
Laughs worriedly. We see him back up close and from a distance as Shrek sneaks into the room.
I don't know rush into a physical relationship. I'm not really ready for a commitment of this magnitude, really, is the word I'm looking for. Magnitude. Hey, that is unwanted physical contact. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Let's just back up a little and take this one step at a time. We really should get to know each other as friends or pen pals. I'm on the road a lot, but I just love receiving cards. I'd really love to stay, but don't do that. That's my tail. That's my personal tail. You're gonna tear it off. I don't give you permission. What are you gonna do with that? Hey, no way, no. Oh!
Donkey racing. Shrek grabs a chain that's connected to the chandeliers and swings towards the dragon. He misses and he swings back again. He looks up and spots that the chandelier is right above the dragon's head. He pulls on the chain that releases it and he falls down and bumps Donkey out of the way right as the dragon is about to kiss him. Instead, the dragon kisses Shrek's butt. She opens her eyes and roars. Shrek lets go of the chain and the chandelier falls onto her head, but it's too big and it goes over her head and forms a sort of collar for her. She roars again and Shrek and Donkey take off running. Very Matrix style. Shrek grabs Donkey and then grabs Princess Fiona as he runs past her.
Hi, princess.
It talks.
Yeah, it's getting him to shut up, that's the trick. They all start screaming as the dragon gains on them. Shrek spots a descending slide and jumps on, but unfortunately there is a crack in the stone and it hits Shrek right in his groin. His eyes cross and as he reaches the bottom of the slide, he stumbles off and walks lightly. Oh, Shrek gets them close to the exit and sets down Donkey and Fiona. Okay, you two head for the exit. I'll take care of the dragon. Shrek grabs the sword and heads back towards the interior of the castle. He throws the sword down in between several overlapping chain links. The chain links are attached to the chandelier that is still around the dragon's neck. Shrek echoing, "Run!" They all take off running for the exit with the dragon in hot pursuit. They make it to the bridge and head across. The dragon breathes fire and the bridge begins to burn. They all hang on for dear life as the ropes holding the bridge up collapse. They are swung to the other side. As they hang upside down, they look in horror as the dragon makes to fly over the boiling lava to get them. But suddenly the chandelier with the chain jerks the dragon's head back and she's unable to get them. Our gang climbs quickly to safety as the dragon looks angry and then gives a sad whimper as she watches Donkey walk away. Fiona sliding down the volcano hill.
You did it! You rescued me! You're amazing!
Behind her, Donkey falls down the hill.
You're wonderful.
Turns and sees Shrek fall down the hill and bump into Donkey.
A little unorthodox, I'll admit. But thy deed is great and thy heart is pure. I am eternally in your debt.
Donkey clears his throat.
And where would a brave knight be without his noble steed?
Oh, I hope you heard that. She got me a noble steed. She thinks I'm a steed.
The battle is won. You may remove your helmet, good Sir Knight.
No.
Why not?
I have a helmet here.
Please. I wish to look upon the face of my rescuer.
No, you wouldn't.
But how will you kiss me?
What? To Donkey. That wasn't in the job description.
Maybe it's a perk.
No. It's destiny. Oh, you must know how it goes. A princess locked in a tower and beset by a dragon is rescued by a true brave knight. And then they share true love's first kiss.
With Shrek? You think Shrek is your true love?
Well, yes.
Both Donkey and Shrek burst out laughing.
You think Shrek is your true love?
What is so funny?
Let's just say I'm not your type. Okay, Fiona? Of course you are. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, it's formatted weird. Let's just say I'm not your type, okay?
Of course you are. You're my rescuer now. Now remove your helmet.
Look, I really don't think this is a good idea.
Just take off the helmet.
I'm not going to.
Take it off.
No.
Now!
Okay, easy. As you command, Your Highness. Takes off his helmet.
You're an ogre.
Oh, you're expecting Prince Charming?
Well, yes, actually. Oh no. This is all wrong. You're not supposed to be an ogre.
Princess, I was sent to rescue you by Lord Farquaad, okay? He is the one who wants to marry you.
Then why didn't he come rescue me?
Good question. You should ask him that when we get there.
But I have to be rescued by my true love, not by some ogre and his pet.
Well, so much for noble steed.
You're not making my job any easier.
I'm sorry, but your job is not my problem. You can tell Lord Farquaad that if he wants to rescue me properly, I'll be waiting for him right here.
Hey, I'm no one's messenger boy, alright? Shrek ominously. I'm a delivery boy. He swiftly picks her up and swings her over his shoulder, like she was a sack of potatoes.
You wouldn't dare put me down!
You coming, Donkey?
I'm right behind you.
Put me down! Or you will suffer the consequences! This is not dignified! Put me down!
Woods. A little time has passed and Fiona has calmed down. She just hangs there limply while Shrek carries her.
Okay, so here's another question. Say that there's a woman that dates you, right? But you don't really like her that way. How do you let her know down real easy so her feelings aren't hurt, but you don't get burnt to a crisp and eaten?
You just tell her she's not your true love. Everyone knows what happens when you find your...
Shrek drops her on the ground.
Hey, the sooner we get to Duloc, the better.
You're gonna love it there, princess. It's beautiful.
And what of my groom to be? Lord Farquaad, what's he like?
Let me put it this way, princess. Men of Farquaad's stature are in short supply. He and Donkey laugh. Shrek then proceeds to splash water onto his face to wash off the dust and grime.
I don't know. There's those who think little of him.
Stop it, both of you. You're just jealous you can never measure up to a great ruler like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right, princess, but I'll let you do the measuring when you see him tomorrow. Fiona looks at the setting sun.
Tomorrow? It'll take that long? Shouldn't we stop to make camp?
No, that'll take longer. We can keep going.
But there's robbers in the woods.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out, Shrek. Camp is starting to sound good.
Hey, come on, I'm scarier than anything we're going to see in the forest.
I need to find somewhere to camp, now!
Both Donkey and Shrek's ears lower as they shrink away from her. Mountain cliff. Shrek has found a cave that appears to be in good order. He shoves a stone boulder out of the way to reveal the cave. Hey, over here!
Shrek, we can do better than that. I don't think this is fit for a princess.
No, it's perfect. It just needs a few homey touches.
Homey touches like what? He hears a tearing noise and looks over at Fiona, who has torn the bark off a tree.
A door? Well, gentlemen, I bid thee good night.
Goes into the cave and puts the bark door up behind her.
You want me to read a bedtime story? I will.
I
Doing
said
off-screen.
good night!
Shrek looks at Donkey for a second and then goes to move the boulder back in front of the entrance to the cave with Fiona still inside.
Hey, Shrek, what are you doing?
I just, oh, come on, I was just kidding. Later that day, Shrek and Donkey are sitting around the campfire. They are staring up into the sky as Shrek points out certain star constellations to Donkey. And that's Throwback, the only ogre to ever spit over 3 wheat fields.
Right, yeah, hey. Can you tell my future about the stars?
The stars don't tell the future, Donkey. They tell stories. Look, there's a blood nut. The flatulent. You can guess what he's famous for.
I know you're making this up.
No, look, there he is. And there's the group of hunters running away from his stretch.
There ain't nothing but a bunch of little white dots.
You know, Donkey, sometimes things are more than they appear. Forget it. Donkey heaves a big sigh.
Hey, Shrek, what are we gonna do when we get our swamp back anyway?
Our swamp?
You know, when we're through rescuing the princess.
We? Donkey, there's no we. There's no R. There's just me and my swamp. The first thing I'm gonna do is build a 10-foot wall around my land.
Can be deep, Shrek. Can be real deep just now. You know what I think? I think this whole wall thing is just a way to keep somebody out.
No? Do you think?
Are you hiding something?
Never mind, Donkey.
Oh, this is one of those onion things, isn't it?
No, this is one of those drop it and leave it alone things.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Why do you want to talk about it?
Why are you blocking?
I'm not blocking.
Oh, yes, you are.
Donkey, I'm warning you.
Who you trying to keep out?
Everyone, okay? Donkey paws.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
grins. At this at this point, Fiona pulls the door away from the entrance to the cave and peeks out. Neither of the guys see her. Oh, for the love of Pete! Gets up and walks over to the edge of the cliff and sits down.
What's your problem? Why you got against the whole world anyway?
Look, I'm not the one with the problem, okay? It's the world that seems to have a problem with me. People take one look at me and go, "Ah, help, run! A big, stupid, ugly ogre." They judge me before they get to know me. That's why I'm better off alone.
You know what? When we met, I didn't think you were just a big, stupid, ugly ogre.
Yeah, I know.
So, are there any donkeys up there?
Well, there's, Gabby the small and annoying.
Oh, okay, I see it now. That big shiny one right there. That one right there?
Fiona puts the door back. That's the moon.
Oh, okay.
Duloc Farquaad's bedroom. The camera pans over a lot of wedding stuff. Soft music playing in the background. Farquaad is in bed watching as the magic mirror shows him Princess Fiona.
Again. Show me again. Mirror, mirror. Show her to me. Show me the princess.
The mirror rewinds and begins to play again from the beginning.
Ah. Perfect.
Farquaad looks down at his bare chest and pulls the sheet up to cover himself as though Fiona could see him as he gazes sheepishly at the image in the mirror. Sheepishly. Morning. Fiona walks out of the cave. She glances at Shrek and Donkey, who are still sleeping. She wanders off into the woods and comes across a blue bird. She begins to sing. The bird sings along with her. She hits higher and higher notes, and the bird struggles to keep up with her. Suddenly, the pressure of the note is too big, and the bird explodes. Fiona looks a little sheepish, but she eyes the eggs that the bird left behind. Time lapse. Fiona is now cooking the eggs for breakfast. Shrek and Donkey are still sleeping. Shrek wakes up and looks at Fiona. Donkey's talking in his sleep. Donkey quietly.
Yeah, baby, I know you like it like that. Come on, baby. I said I like it.
Donkey, wake up, shakes him.
Huh? What?
Wake up!
What?
Stretches and yawns.
Good morning. How do you like your eggs?
Oh, good morning, princess.
Fiona gets up and sets the eggs down in front of them. What's all this about?
You know, we kind of got off on a bad start yesterday. I wanted to make it up for you. I mean, after all, you did rescue me.
Thanks? Donkey sniffs the eggs and licks his lips.
Well, eat up. We got a big day ahead of us.
Fiona walks off. Later. They are once again on their way. They are walking through the forest. Shrek belches.
Shrek?
What? It's a compliment. Better out than in, I always say.
Well, it's no way to behave in front of a princess.
Fiona belches.
Thanks.
She's as not. Oh my shit.
She's as nasty as you are, Shrek.
You know, you're not exactly what I expected.
Well, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them.
She smiles and she smiles and then continues walking, singing softly. Suddenly, from out of nowhere, a man swings down and sweeps Fiona up into a tree.
La Liberty, eh?
Princess! Fiona's Robin Hood.
What are you doing? Be still, monsieur, for I am your saviour, and I'm rescuing you from this green
Hisses up her arm while Fiona pulls back in disgust.
beast.
Hey, that's my princess! Go find your own!
Please, monster, can't you see I'm a little busy here?
Fiona getting fed up.
Look, pal, I don't know who you think you are. Oh, of course. How rude. Please, let me introduce myself.
Oh, merry men.
Suddenly suddenly an accordion begins to play, and the merry men pop out from the bushes. They begin to sing Robin's theme song. Harry, your mic's cutting out. Sorry. Do that again.
Robin Hood. Ta, Robin Hood. We love you, Robin Hood. Oh. I steal from the rich and give it to the needy.
He takes a wee percentage.
But I'm not greedy. I rescue pretty damsels. Man, I'm good.
What a guy! Mince your hood.
Break it down. I like an honest fight and a saucy little maid.
What's he basically saying is he likes to get...
Paid. So, when an ogre in the bush grabs a lady by the tush, that's bad.
That's bad.
When a beauty's with a beast, it makes me awfully mad.
He's mad. He's really, really mad.
I'll take my blade and ram it through your heart. Keep your eyes on me, boys, 'cause I'm about to start.
There is a grunt as Fiona swings from the tree limb and knocks Robin Hood unconscious.
Man, that was annoying.
Shrek looks at her in admiration. Oh, you little... Shoots an arrow at Fiona, but she ducks out of the way. The arrow flies towards Donkey, who jumps into Shrek's arms to get out of the way. The arrow proceeds to just bounce off a tree. Another fight sequence begins, and Fiona gives a karate yell and then proceeds to beat the crap out of the merry men. There is a very interesting Matrix moment here, where Fiona pauses in mid-air to fix her hair. Finally, all of the merry men are down, and Fiona begins walking away.
Shall we?
Hold the phone, drops Donkey and begins walking after Fiona. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on now, where did that come from?
What?
That, back there, that was amazing. Where did you learn that?
Well, when one lives alone, one has to learn these things in case there's a...
and points. There's an arrow in your... Oh, sorry, grab some
There's
points.
an arrow in your butt!
What? Turns and looks. Oh, would you look at that? He goes to pull it out, but flinches because it's tender.
Oh no, this is all my fault. I'm so sorry.
Donkey waking up.
Why? What's wrong?
Shrek's hurt.
Shrek's hurt? Shrek's hurt? Oh no, Shrek's gonna die!
Donkey, I'm okay.
You can't do this to me, Shrek. I'm too young for you to die. Keep your legs elevated. Turn your head and cough. Does anyone know the Hamlet?
Donkey! Calm down! If you want to help Shrek, run into the woods and find me a blue flower with red thorns.
Blue flower, red fronds. Okay, I'm on it. Blue flower, red fronds. Don't die, Shrek. If you see a long tunnel, stay away from the light.
Donkey!
Oh yeah, right. Blue flower, red fronds.
Runs off. What are the flowers for?
For getting rid of Donkey.
Ah.
Now, you hold still, and I'll yank this thing out.
Give the arrow a little pull. Shrek jumps away. Ow, hey, easy with the yanking. As they continue to talk, Fiona keeps going after the arrow and Shrek keeps dodging her hands.
I'm sorry, but it has to come out.
No, it's tender.
Now, hold on.
What you're doing is the opposite of help.
Don't move.
Look, time out.
Would you?
Grunts as Shrek puts his hand over her face to stop her from getting at the arrow.
Okay, what do you propose we do?
Elsewhere, Donkey's still looking for the special flower.
Blue flower, red fronds. Blue flower, red fronds. Blue flower, red fronds. This would be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind. Blue flower, red thorns.
Ooh.
Hold on, Shrek. I'm a-coming.
Rips a flower off a nearby bush that just happens to be a blue flower with red thorns. The forest path. Ow, not good.
Okay. I can nearly see the head.
Shrek grunts and she pulls.
It's just about...
Ow! Oh, yeah. He jerks and manages to fall over with Fiona on top of him. Throwing throwing Fiona off of him. Nothing happened. We were just
Look, if you wanted some time alone, you just have to ask, okay?
Oh, come on. That's the last thing on my mind. The princess here was just... Fiona pulls the arrow out. He turns to look at Fiona, who holds up the arrow with a smile.
Hey, what's that?
Another chuckle.
Is that blood?
Donkey faints. Faints? Donkey faints. Shrek walks over and picks him up as they continue on their way. There is a montage of scenes as the group heads back to Duloc. Shrek crawling up the top of a tree to make it fall over a small brook so that Fiona won't get wet. Shrek then gets up as Donkey is just about to cross the tree, and the tree swings back into its upright position and Donkey flies off. Shrek swatting at a bunch of flies and mosquitoes. Fiona grabs a nearby spiderweb that's on a tree branch and runs through the field, swinging it around to catch the bugs. She then hands it to Shrek, who begins eating like it's a treat. As he walks off, she licks her fingers. Shrek catching a toad and blowing it up to make a balloon and presenting it to Fiona. Fiona catching a snake, blowing it up, fashioning it into a balloon animal and presenting it to Shrek. The group arrives at a windmill that is near Duloc. Windmill. There it is, princess. Your future awaits.
That's Duloc?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I know. Shrek thinks Lord Farquaad's compensating for something, which I think he really means is that he has a really...
Shrek steps on his hoof.
Ow!
I guess we better move on.
Sure. But Shrek, I'm worried about Donkey.
What?
I mean, look at him. He doesn't look so good.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Fiona kneels to look at him in the eyes.
That's what they always say. And the next thing you know, you're on your back. Dead.
You know, she's right. You look awful. Do you want to sit down?
You know, I'll make you some tea.
I don't want to say nothing, but when I got this twinge in my neck and when I turn my head like this, look.
Turns his neck in a very sharp way until his head is completely sideways.
Ow! See?
Who's hungry? I'll find us some dinner.
I'll get the firewood.
Hey, where you going? Man, I got feel my toes.
Looks down and yelps.
I don't have any toes. I think I need a hug.
Sunset. Shrek has built a fire and is cooking the rest of his dinner while Fiona eats.
This is good. This is really good. What is this?
Weed rat, rotisserie style.
No kidding. Well, this is delicious.
Well, they're also great in stews. Now, I don't mean to brag, but what I mean, when I make a mean rat stew. Fiona looks Fiona looks at Duloc and sighs.
I'll guess I'll be dining a little differently tomorrow night.
Maybe you can come visit me in my swamp sometime. I'll cook you all kinds of stuff for you. Swamp, toad soup, fisheye, tarte, you name it. Fiona smiles.
I'd like that.
They smile at each other. Princess?
Yes, Shrek?
I was wondering, are you going to eat that? Donkey chuckles.
Man, isn't it romantic? Just look at that sunset.
Fiona jumps
Sunset.
up.
Oh no! I mean, it's late. It's very late.
What?
Wait a minute. I see what's going on here. You're afraid of the dark, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's it. I'm terrified. Now, I better go inside.
Don't feel bad, princess. I used to be afraid of the dark too until... Hey, no, wait. I'm still afraid of the dark.
Shrek sighs.
Good night.
Good night. Fiona goes inside the windmill and closes the door. Donkey looks at Shrek with a new eye.
Oh, now I really see what's going on here.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I don't even want to hear it. Look, I'm an animal, and I've got instincts. And I know you two were digging on each other. I could feel it.
You're crazy. I'm bringing her back to Farquaad.
Oh, come on, Shrek. Wake up and smell the beans. Just go in and tell her how you really feel.
There's nothing to tell. Besides, even if I did tell her that, well, you know, roll a bit. And I'm not saying I do, cause I don't. She's a princess, and I'm,
An ogre?
yeah, an ogre.
Hey, Shrek. Hey, Tulia, where you going?
To get more, firewood. Donkey looks over at the large pile of firewood there already is. Time lapse. Donkey opens the door to the windmill and walks in. Fiona is nowhere to be seen.
Princess. Princess Fiona, princess. Where are you, princess?
Fiona looks at Donkey from the shadows, but we can't see her.
It's very spooky in here. I'm playing no keys.
Suddenly Fiona falls from the railing. She gets up and she doesn't look like herself. She looks like an ogre and Donkey starts freaking out.
Ah!
Oh no!
No, help! Shrek!
No, it's okay, it's okay.
What did you do with the princess?
Donkey, I am the princess.
Ah!
It's me, in this body.
Oh my god, you ate the princess!
To her stomach.
Can you hear me?
Donkey!
Still aimed at her stomach.
Listen, keep breathing. I'll get you out of there.
No!
Shrek!
This is me.
Shrek!
Online. Donkey looks into her eyes as she pets his muzzle, and then he quietens down.
Princess? What happened to you? You're, different.
I'm ugly, okay?
Well, yeah, was it something you ate? Because I told Shrek those rats were a bad idea. You know, you are what you eat, I said now.
No, I've been this way as long as I can remember.
What do you mean? Look, I've never seen you like this before.
It only happens when the sun goes down. By one way night, by another day. This shall be the norm, until you find true love's first kiss, and then take true love's form.
Ah, that's beautiful. I didn't know you write poetry.
It's a spell. When I was little, a girl, a witch, cast it on me. Every night I become this horrible, ugly beast. I was placed in a tower to await the day my true love would rescue me. That's why I have to marry Lord Farquaad tomorrow, because the sun sets and he sees me like this.
Begins to cry.
Alright, calm down. Look, it's not that bad. You're not that ugly. But I ain't gonna lie, you're ugly. You're really ugly. But you ain't gonna look like this all night. Shrek's ugly 24/7.
But Donkey, I'm a princess. And this is not how a princess is meant to look.
Princess, how about if you don't marry Farquaad?
I have to. Only my true love's kiss can break the spell.
But you know, you're kind of an ogre, and Shrek, well, you got a lot in common.
Shrek?
Outside. Shrek is walking towards the windmill with a sunflower in his hand. Shrek to himself. Princess, how's it going? First of all, good. Good for me too. I'm okay. I saw this flower and I thought that, you know, because it's pretty and, you know, well, I don't really like it because it's ugly, but I thought you might like it because you're pretty, but I like you anyway. And I'm in trouble. Okay, here we go. He walks up to the door and pauses outside when he hears Donkey and Fiona talking. Fiona off screen.
I can't just marry whoever I want. Take a look at me, Donkey. I mean, really, who can ever love a beast so hideous and ugly? Princess and ugly don't go together.
That's why I can't stay here with Shrek.
Shrek steps back in shock. Fiona off screen.
My only chance to live happily ever after is to marry my true love.
Shrek heaves a deep sigh. He throws the flower down and walks away. Inside.
Don't you see, Donkey? That's just how it's supposed to be. It's the only way to break the spell.
You at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
No! You can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
What's the point of being able to talk if you gotta keep secrets?
Promise you won't tell? Promise?
Alright, I won't tell him, but you should.
Goes outside.
I just gotta know after all this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious help. It'll be like my eyeballs twitching.
Fiona comes out the door and watches him walk away. She looks down and spots the sunflower. She picks it up before going back inside the windmill. Morning. Donkey's asleep. Shrek is nowhere to be seen. Fiona is still awake. She is plucking petals from the sunflower.
I tell him not. I tell him not. I tell him.
She quickly runs to the door and goes outside.
Shrek! Shrek, there's something I want.
She looks and sees the sun rising, and as the sun crests the sky, she turns back into a human. Just as she looks back at the sun, she sees Shrek stomping towards her.
Shrek! Are you alright?
Perfect. Never been better.
I don't. There's something I have to tell you.
You don't have to tell me anything, princess. I heard enough last night.
You heard what I said?
Every word.
I thought you'd understand.
Oh, I understand. Like you said, oh good lover, hideous ugly beast.
But I thought that wouldn't matter to you.
Yeah, well, it does. Fiona looks at him in shock. He looks past her and spots a group approaching. Right, on time, princess. I brought you a little something. Farquaad has arrived with a group of his men. He looks very regal, sitting up on his horse. You would never guess that he's only like 3 feet tall. Donkey wakes up with a yawn as the soldiers march by.
What I miss, Shrek.
Spots the soldiers, muffled.
Princess Fiona.
As promised, now hand it over.
Very well, Ogre.
Holds out a piece of paper.
The deed to your swamp. Cleared out, as agreed. Take it and go before I change my mind.
Shrek takes the paper.
Forgive me, princess, for startling you, but you startled me, for I have never seen a radiant beauty before. I am Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad? Oh, no, no.
Farquaad snaps his fingers.
Forgive me, my lord, for I was just saying a short...
Watches as Farquaad is lifted off his horse and set down in front of her. He comes up to her waist.
Farewell. Oh, that is so sweet. You don't have to waste good manners on that ogre. It's not like he has feelings. You're right, it doesn't.
Donkey watches this exchange with a curious look on his face.
Princess Fiona, beautiful hair, flawless Fiona. I ask your hand in marriage. Will you be the bride for my perfect groom? Lord Farquaad, I accept. Nothing would make excellent. I'll start the plans for tomorrow we wed. No, I mean, why wait? You're right. The sooner the better.
Harry, do the last line again. Do the last Fiona line again. Sorry, you might cut out.
Okay.
No, I mean, why wait? Let's get married today before the sun sets. I did it for you.
No, I mean, why wait? Let's get married today, before the sun sets. Oh, anxious are you? You're right. The sooner the better. There's no much to do. The caretaker, the cake, the caterer, the band, the guest list, captain, round up some guests.
Gar puts Fiona on the back of his horse.
Fare thee well.
ogre.
Farquaad's whole party begins to head back to Duloc. Donkey watches them go.
Shrek, what are you doing? You're letting him get away with you.
Yeah, so what?
Shrek, there's something about her you don't know. Look, I talked to her last night.
I know you talked to her last night. You're great pals, aren't you? Now, if you two are such good friends, why don't you follow her home?
Shrek, I want to go with you.
I told you, didn't I? You're not coming home with me. I live alone. My swamp. Me. No one else. Understand? Nobody. Especially useless, pathetic, annoying, talking donkeys.
But I thought...
Yeah, you know what? You thought wrong. Stomps off.
Shrek?
Montage of different scenes. Shrek arriving back home. Fiona being tilted for the wedding dress. Donkey at a stream running into the dragon. Shrek cleaning up his house. Fiona eating dinner alone. Shrek's eating dinner alone. Hallelujah. Shrek's home. Shrek is eating dinner when he hears a sound outside. He goes outside to investigate.
Hallelujah.
Donkey ignores him and continues with what he's doing. What are you doing?
I would think of all people you would recognize a wall when you see one.
Well, yeah, but the wall's supposed to go around my swamp and not through it.
It's around your half, see? That's your half and this is my half.
Oh, you're half,
Yes, my half. I rescued the princess. I did half the work. I get half the booty. Now hand me that big old rock, the one which looks like your head.
Back off.
Now you fuck off.
This is my swamp.
Our swamp.
Grabs the tree branch Donkey is working with. Let go, Donkey.
You let go.
Stubborn jackass.
Smelly ogre.
Fine, drops the tree branch and walks away.
Hey, come back here. I'm not through with you.
Well, I'm through with you.
Ah! You know, with you, it's always me, me, me. Well, guess what? Now it's my turn. So you just shut up and pay attention. You are mean to me, you insult me, and you don't appreciate anything that I do. You're always pushing me around or pushing me away.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I treated you so bad, how come you come back?
Because that's what friends do. They forgive each other.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Donkey. I forgive you for stabbing me in the back. Goes into the outhouse and slams the door.
Oh! You're so wrapped up in layers, onion boy. You're afraid of your own feelings.
Oh, wait.
There you are, doing it again, just like you did to Fiona. All she did was ever like you, maybe even love you.
Love me? She said I was ugly, a hideous creature. I heard the two of you talking.
She wasn't talking about you, she was talking about, somebody else.
Shrek opens the door and comes out. She wasn't talking about me? Well then, who was she talking about?
No way, I ain't saying anything. You don't want to listen to me, right? Right?
Donkey.
No.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. I guess I'm just a big, stupid, ugly ogre. Can you forgive me?
Hey, that's what friends are for, right, Shrek?
Right. Friends?
Friends.
So, what did Fiona say about me?
Why asking me for? Why don't you just go ask her?
The wedding. We'll never make it in time.
Yeah, never fear, for when there's a will, there's a way, and when there's a way, there's a will, and I have a way.
Wait. Suddenly the dragon arrives overhead and flies low enough so they all climb on. Donkey?
I just guess it's my animal magnetism.
Oh, come here, you, gives Donkey a noogie.
Alright, don't get all slobbery. No one likes to kiss ass. Alright, hop on, hold on tight. I haven't had a chance to install the seatbelts yet.
They climb aboard the dragon and she takes off for Duloc. Duloc Church. Fiona and Farquaad are getting married. The whole town is there. The prompter card guy holds up a card that says, Revered Silence. Priest. Because of Duloc, we gather here today to bear witness to the union. Fiona eyeing the setting sun.
Of
Of our new king.
excuse me. Could we just skip ahead to the I do's?
Farquaad chuckles and then motions to the priest to indulge Fiona.
Go on.
Courtyard. Some guards are milling around. Suddenly the dragon lands with a boom. The guards all take off running. Donkey to dragon.
Phew. Go ahead. Go ahead, have some fun. If we need you, I'll whistle. How about that? Is that about right?
He nods and goes after the guards.
Shrek, wait a minute. You want to do this right, don't you?
Shrek at the church door. What are you talking about?
There's a line you gotta wait for. The priest is gonna say, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's when you say, I object.
I don't have time for this.
Wait, what are you doing? Listen to me. Do you love this woman, don't you?
Yes.
You wanna hold her?
Yes.
Please her?
Yes.
Then you got to try a little tenderness. The chicks love that
Normal.
romantic crap.
No. Alright, cut it out. When did this guy say the line?
We gotta check it out.
Inside church. As the priest talks, we see Donkey's shadow through one of the windows. Shrek tosses him up so he can see. And so, by the power vested in me. Outside. What do you see?
The whole town's in there.
Inside. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Outside.
They're the order.
Inside. King and queen. Outside.
Mother Fletcher, she already said it.
Oh, for the love of Pete. He runs inside without catching Donkey. He is on the ground hard. Inside church. Shrek running towards the altar. I object.
Shrek!
The whole congregation gasps as they see Shrek.
Oh, come on now. What does he want?
Shrek to congregation as he reaches the front of the church. Hi, everyone. Having a good time, are we? I love Duloc. First of all, very clean.
What are you doing here?
It's rude enough being here when no one wants you, but showing up uninvited to a wedding? Fiona, I need to talk to you.
Oh, now you want to talk. It's a little late for that, so
Marry him!
excuse me. And why not?
Because he's just marrying the be king!
Outrageous. Fiona, don't listen to him.
Love!
And what do you know about true love?
Well, I mean...
Oh, this is precious. An Ogie has fallen in love with the princess. Oh, good lord.
Prompter card guy holds up a card that says laugh. The whole congregation laughs.
An ogre and a princess. Shrek, is this true? Who cares? It's preposterous. Fiona, my love, we're but a kiss away from our happily ever after. Now, kiss me.
Puckers his lips and leans her forward, but she pulls back.
But-
Fiona looking at the setting sun.
By night, one way. By day, another.
To Shrek.
I wanted to show you before.
She backs up, and as the sun sets, she changes into into an ogre herself. She gives Shrek a sheepish smile. Well, that explains a lot, actually. Fiona smiles.
It's disgusting. Gods, I order you to get that out of my sight. Now get them both.
The guards run in and separate Fiona and Shrek. Shrek fights them. No, 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 no.
Shrek! This hocus pocus alters nothing. This marriage is binding, and that makes me king. See? No, let go of me, Shrek.
No.
Don't just stand there, you morons.
Get out of my way, Fiona.
I'll make you regret the day we met. I'll see you drawn and quartered. You'll beg for death to save you. No, Shrek.
Farquaad holds a dagger to Fiona's throat.
And as for you, my wife,
Woman!
I'll have you locked
back in that tower for the rest of your days. I'm king.
Shrek manages to get a hand free and he whistles.
I will have order. I will have perfection. I will have...
Donkey and the dragon chirp, and the dragon leans down and eats Farquaad.
Ah. Ah.
Alright, nobody move. I got a dragon here, and I'm not afraid to use it.
The dragon roars.
I'm a donkey on edge.
The dragon belches and Farquaad's crown flies out of her mouth and falls to the ground.
Celebrity marriages. They never last, do they?
The congregation cheers. Ah, wah, whoa!
Go ahead, Shrek.
Fiona,
Yes, Shrek.
I love you.
Really?
Really, really, really. Fiona smiles.
I love you too.
Shrek and Fiona kiss. The lioness takes one of the cards and writes "Aww" on the back and then shows it to the congregation. Aww.
Aww.
Aww. Suddenly the magic of the spell pulls Fiona away. She's lifted up into the air and she hovers there while the magic works around her.
Until you find true love's first kiss. And take it from true love's form. Take true love's true form.
Oh yeah, sorry. Suddenly Fiona's eyes open wide. She's consumed by the spell and then is slowly lowered to the ground. Shrek going over to her. Fiona, are you alright? Fiona standing up. She's still an ogre.
Well, yes, but I don't understand.
But you are
I'm
beautiful.
supposed to be beautiful.
But you are beautiful.
Cha.
Sorry. They smile at each other. Donkey chuckles.
I hope this would be a happy ending.
Shrek and Fiona kiss, and the kiss fades into the swamp. Their wedding kiss. Shrek and Fiona are now married. I'm a believer.
And then I saw her face.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Meant for someone else, but not for me. Love is out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunting all my dreams.
And then I saw her face.
Now I'm a believer. Not a trace. I doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. And I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace. I doubt in my mind. I'm a believer. 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 Shrek and Fiona break apart and run through the crowd to their awaiting carriage, which is made of a giant onion. Fiona tosses her bouquet, which both Cinderella and Snow White try to catch, but they end up getting into a cat fight, and so the dragon catches the bouquet instead. The gingerbread man has been mended somewhat and now has one leg and walks with a candy cane. Shrek and Fiona walk off as the rest of the guests party, and Donkey takes over singing the song.
God bless us.
Donkey as he's done singing and we fade to black.
Oh, that's funny. Oh. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The end.
Thank you guys for watching.